It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Right, now we move on to race number 6, which is over 1,600 meters. And I'm afraid to say you can make a case for a whole host of runners here. 11 runners to face the starter. And I think you can make a case for each and every runner in this field. So if you dig deep into one or two of the form lines and one or two of the horses they've taken on, this is a field race for me. I've gone through each horse and I found a reason that they can win. So let's start off with the favourite, number 6, Have a Party, who's priced up at 4-1. Number 2, Global Secret, 9-2, with number 3, Spring Kiss. Now, Rahil, when you look at this race, number 6, Have a Party, Paul Matchett and Philisande Mtholi, they've just brought the 2 runners to the track. And here's a horse who's found form, dropping in the handicap, and I think this could be the winning recipe. If Have a Party takes to the poly, although it's a very open affair, my narrow first selection, number 6, Have a Party. What's your take on the Paul Matchett and mate?
I think she's got solid credentials in this contest, Sheldon, and she's probably the right one at the top of betting boards at 4-1, albeit a weak favourite in what does look to be a very trappy contest and a field race in both our opinions. And I think she could make her presence felt in a big way. You've got Global Secret, who ran second just 6 days ago. She's on a quick backup and she's got 61.5 to shoulder, so that's not going to be easy, having to concede weight all around here to horses that are knocking on the door for another victory. So she's a runner that can run well, but with 61.5, no good thing. I think Perfect Trust, she's starting to find her feet. She's gets the 1.5 kgs off the back, which will certainly be a huge advantage. Draw 1, going over 1,600 meters, a distance that she is suited to. I think she can run well. Spring Kiss, her last start, she didn't really get into the contest early on with 61 kgs on the back. Blinkers off, Richard Faria board, 3 draw, 2 points down in the ratings. She can run a big race. We've got Rowan's Dream, who's course and distance suited. Predator's Feast continues to drop in the ratings, could be the knockout blow in race number 6. Pretty Anelia ran a good second last time out. I think you can make a case for her. Ideal Gift, another one. And then you've got Roy's Rocker, won at big odds last time out. So I think it's a very, very tough race, Sheldon. If I were to be put into a corner for my top selection, I'm not sure where I'd go to. I'd be honest, I'm not going to be of much help in race number 6 because I can't really find a horse that I can be confident that would be a big runner and could potentially be a roving banker.
100% right. That's why I said it's a field race, because as you mentioned, number 5, Predator's Feast, the longest price runner at 20-1. I also found reasons why this horse can come through. If you look 3 runs back, was drawn 12 out of 12, finished 4.8 lengths behind Fabulous, and on that occasion came from the back end of the field, goes the 1,600 meter trip. And if you like number 3, Spring Kiss, with Richard Faria board, Predator's Feast finished in 7th on that occasion, and Spring Kiss was in 8th position. Predator's Feast is 2.5 kilograms better off, and let's just have a look at the betting. Spring Kiss is 11-2 and Predator's Feast is 20-1. So they ran alongside one another, so that shows you the open nature of this race. But just number 3, Spring Kiss. Interesting, they tried the blinkers in the last 2 runs over the 1,400 meter trip. The form lines have been well franked, because the previous run there's been 3 or 4 winners, and then we saw Miss Leela come out to win the other day. Richard Faria doesn't often ride for the Nell Platner combination, but when he jumps aboard, he has a horse who could rise to the occasion, drop down to a 64 in the ratings. The only query for me is the 1,600 meter trip. The last win, in fact, the only win came over 1,400, but Richard Faria, the ultimate professional he is, he'll get the best out of number 3, Spring Kiss.
Most definitely, and maybe with the blinkers off, that could just get this filly back on track. But race number 6, a trappy contest. Have a Party could be the right horse in the race, and she tops the boards at 4-1, but it's definitely a race where you can make a case for a number of runners in the 6th race on the card.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.